An ordinary man with an extraordinary gift. Braco has been sharing a special gift with people for more than 20 years. Although some call him a healer, he does not give diagnoses or treatments. In an encounter with visitors, Braco offers no words, form of touch, or display of movements. He has been gazing silently for groups of people since 2004, and visitors report improvements in many different areas. How did it all begin? Braco was born in 1967 in Zagreb, Croatia. At age 24, he achieved a master's degree in economics, and after that started a successful business. But everything changed in 1993, when Braco met Ivica Prokic. Impressed by Ivica's limitless energy and the fact that he was offering free help to everyone, Braco decided to be by his side at all times. When Ivica died in a tragic accident in 1995, it was the people who recognized Braco as the one who would continue to be there for them. Over the years, visitors have come to Braco in greater and greater numbers, to the center in Zagreb, where a beautiful onyx room is made for this purpose, with a large sun symbol at the front, the symbol of Braco and Ivica. In 2002, Braco was invited to Israel, where rich and poor alike were equally interested and open to the gift that Braco was sharing. At an event in Bosnia in 2004, more than 7,000 people came to meet Braco, and after many hours, thousands were still waiting outside. Braco then began silently gazing for groups, as people experience today. At this time, Braco stopped speaking in public, allowing the results of his work to be shared through the experiences of people. Soon, Braco was introduced to the scientific community by Professor Alex Schneider at large world congresses in Europe, among them the World Healing Congress Basel Cides in 2006. At the International Congress for Parapsychology in Rimini, Italy in 2008, Mr. Drago Plečko presented results of a water experiment, which showed that the frequency of water had raised after being in the same room where Braco was gazing. In 2009, Braco was invited to Nevada, USA, to the International Congress for Border Sciences.
Ivica and Braco always felt a mutual friendship because it seems that Ivica knew from the very beginning that Braco would continue his work, which he simply called giving help.
Well-known scientists there were very interested in the effect of Braco's gaze. Among them Professor Dr. William Tiller, William Kotzwinkle, and Dr. Stanislav Ojak. Professor Dr. William Tiller commented, "The least important is the way in which one affects this network of interconnected dots of reality. What matters are the results." He also called Braco the leading person of the new paradigm.
Well, thank you for joining us in this early morning hour once again for something that we really feel is so special, and we're so honored to be able to bring you Braco all the way from the other side of the world.
From 2010 to 2014, Braco toured the U.S. from the East Coast to the West. During that time, he gazed at live events in 41 cities and 21 states. Soon thereafter, the media began reporting about Braco on TV and in newspapers throughout the U.S.
Can your pain and your problems disappear with a simple stare?
Buena parte de la humanidad siempre está ávida, necesitada.
Thousands of people from across the Northwest and beyond are converging upon Seattle today.
He stands for about 10 minutes and he gazes over the crowd.
Braco is also loved by many celebrities, among them the famous fashion designer from New York, Donna Karan, the actor and model Famke Janssen, known as the Bond girl Xenia Onatop, the model Lyudmila Bakhmat, as well as actors like Alan Cumming, Matt Bomer, and Christine Baranski. Reverend Michael Beckwith, who was featured in the documentary The Secret, shared, "Braco is the real thing." Soon after successful events in Hawaii, Jane Sibbett, a well-known U.S. actress, also became an organizer for Braco events in the U.S. She and her team broadcast the first professional transmission of Braco's gaze through the internet. In June 2010, Braco was invited to Kobe, Japan. No one knew how the audience would react to a man from a different culture. However, the auditorium in Kobe was filled with visitors who spoke with touching clarity about their experiences with him. New invitations for Braco poured in, and in 2013 and 2014, he traveled 4 times to Australia, to Perth, Melbourne, and Sydney. Braco's gift has been felt also in Bali, Indonesia, where he met the Prince of Ubud. In 2013, Braco was invited to Russia. The organizers there made the events free to all visitors, and the Russian media reported about Braco on national TV.
Жители региона проявили активный интерес к визиту хорватского целителя Braco.
Хорватский целитель Braco снова на Белгородчине. Сегодня тихие встречи без слов прошли в Губкине в Дворце культуры «Форум».
In May 2014, the Russian team organized the very first free live streaming. Today, free live streaming is made possible by contributions of viewers via the streaming page, and thousands from up to 90 countries joined the online gazing simultaneously. Medical doctors and psychotherapists have shown great interest in Braco's work. Some of them introduced Braco's gaze at live events and live stream events. In November 2012, at the United Nations Community event in New York, Braco was awarded a Peace Pole, a prize for his contribution to world peace, and in recognition of his dedication to helping people in many countries around the world.
We truly accept you here as an ambassador of peace. I really believe that when people experience your gazing, it is just like saying this prayer together, may peace prevail on earth. So I want you to have this.
Braco's gift is touching people from different nationalities, religious backgrounds, lifestyles, and status. The effect of what he is bringing through his gaze can be felt regardless of that which makes people different on the outside, helping people to believe that change is also possible for them.